Hi everyone, if you're watching this video, you're probably wondering how Disney creates such wonderful songs out of such wonderful movies. Okay, Rescuers Down Under is an exception. Right after Disney's successful launch of The Little Mermaid, Disney released The Rescuers Down Under, a movie so unpopular that nobody would consider it as a Disney movie. Heck, they probably didn't even know that it even existed. You would think that Disney would use the momentum from The Little Mermaid to create even better movies, right? After the failure of The Rescuers Down Under, Disney seemed to have figured out the recipe to creating successful films, which can be seen in many Disney films. I call this the Disney secret formula, and I'll tell you all about it. Every movie that Disney makes usually starts with some kind of an introduction. A Disney movie is not a Disney movie without an opening song. I've appreciated listening to the opening songs because they do an excellent job setting the scene and introducing some of the characters that appear in the future. A classic example is The Circle of Life from The Lion King. I've noticed that these songs are usually sung by supporting characters or an outside narrator. After the opening song, Disney introduces an everyday life song in the movie. The main purpose of this type of song is to provide the audience with ideas on the overall context and the general characters of the story and its surroundings. The music can't be considered a Disney song just because it's good. The music needs to fit with the scene. But what's really interesting about Disney movies is that Disney is able to integrate the songs so well that the scenes would be incomplete without it.
That's everything. One jump ahead of the law, man. That's all, and that's no joke. These guys don't appreciate I'm pro.
Riff raff, straight back.
If we try to show the scene to an audience without this type of music, the movie becomes extremely boring. However, this is not the end of the formula. The most important song to every Disney film in its entirety will be the angst song. These type of songs are usually characterized by slow and sincere melodies. It usually introduces to an audience the overall struggles the main character faces, and their need makes the audience realize what must be accomplished throughout the movie. The angst song usually sets a serious tone which allows the audience to empathize the despair coming from the main character's anguish. In Mulan, Reflection is an example of an angst song because it shows how Mulan internally struggles to conform to the female standards.
When will my reflection show?
Here, she wants to hide her true self so she can please her family, but she struggles to do so. Disney always finds a way to provide a side character with a song, which encourages the main character. This type of song usually helps reassure the main character in a way that everything will turn out fine and that they are not alone. It helps the main character receive guidance about their struggles. Like how Sebastian sings Under the Sea to provide advice to Ariel about staying in the ocean.
Better down where it's wetter, take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while the devoting bolt are floating under the sea.
These type of songs are usually distinguished as upbeat, happy, and lively. The most obvious type of song in almost every single Disney movie is the love song. The love song is either sung by the main character to their love interest or the other way around. Usually, the song occurs near the end of the film, like I Won't Say I'm in Love in Hercules.
Honey, we can see right through your girl, you can't conceal it. We know how you feel and who you're thinking of. No chance, no way, I won't say it, no, no. You swoon, you sigh, why deny it?
However, something always occurs to interrupt the love between the two and foils everything. This can be seen in Hercules as Hades reveals to Hercules that Meg was on his side the entire time. This causes him to become devastated and untrusting to her. Finally, the last song in most Disney films is the finale song. Many of the ending songs transition into the credits and brings the overall story to a close. The Bells of Notre Dame in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the song concludes the theme of what makes a monster and what makes a man, as it shows Quasimodo as a hero of the city. It may be surprising to you all, but Disney actually makes their songs before they start producing the actual film. According to ABC's news article, the musical dramatists create those key songs, then the script, and the storyboard is put together. This may seem odd and you might ask, how are they going to shape the movie to include the songs that are already made? Shouldn't the script and the storyboard come first? But this is exactly what Disney intended. If the movie holds together, the songs are doing their job. So if you're thinking of creating your own extension of the Disney film into a musical, try starting by creating your song first.